There's a lot of boomers that run their business like personal piggy banks and lifestyle, businesses, and they get better and better at it as they go. And that means their tax returns look like dog crap when you look at them. But they're expensing all their personal stuff through there, and they like all the perks of ownership, and they're good at tax avoidance. But it just makes their businesses really hard to sell for value. And you have this wave of buyers. It's all looking for that quality, clean, above 500,000 earning company. And there's just not as many of those as there are buyers. And so I think that's why the prices have still kind of stayed elevated. It reminds me of housing a little bit. Yeah, everybody's like, how is housing still so expensive? Where's the downturn? And it's like, because nobody's still like inventory still low. As long as there's low inventory and lots of buyers that need it, like it's just not letting prices come down. And so we've seen pretty stable prices the last few years, and we're still kind of limited by most of the things. When I'm talking, guys, for context, I'm talking about like 7-figure deals. That's really my playground. Is most of the ones I do are between $1 and $10 million, and more than half are SBA loan derived financing. And so that's just for context. I don't do the $80 million deal, and I don't really do the $200,000 deal, but I typically do the 7-figure deals. And so that just kind of sheds light on where I'm coming from here, guys. One of the plays I really like is just getting in the game, getting a business in an industry that you like. And if you can get in the game with it's kind of the same thing that private equity does in the middle markets, platform, and then bolt-on strategy. I'm sure y'all are familiar with that. You can do like a miniature version of that in Main Street. And some of these little smaller businesses that you wouldn't really want to buy as a standalone are great bolt-ons but you gotta like kind of be in the game already to take advantage of it. Cause let's throw out an example. Like, let's say there's, someone down the street that's got 800,000 or 900,000 revenue, and they've got, 150,000 of earnings. And you're like, man, by the time I bought that, borrowed money on it, paid a note, all the headache, and there's only a couple employees, and it'd be risky. Like, it's not the acquisition you want for acquisition number one. But if you're already in that industry, then you could tell this guy, hey, look, I'm already in this industry. I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to screw it up. Come work for me for a year or two. Bring your clients and customers over. I'm going to pay you X dollars as long as the revenue stays up where it is. So help the transition plan and say, I'm going to give you this much cash now and this much in an earn out over time. And I'm good for it because I'm already in the space doing 5X, 10X, or whatever the revenue that you are. And you can kind of get those easy button solution deals for those sellers that don't have anywhere else to go. And you can absorb their clients, you can absorb their employees and their market share by just kind of being the easy go-to for a lot of those kind of unsellable or less desirable folks, and kind of create that exit plan for them and treat people well and get your name and reputation out there. I think that's a great play to make right now.